Many here in Hong Kong take pride in what they say is an open and transparent financial system, in contrast to mainland China, just across the way. Let me show you an example. If you want to look up information about the public directors of a company, you just have to go to this website, enter the company name, and pay a small fee. You can see the name, home address, and Hong Kong ID number of the registered directors. Now the government wants to change that, proposing that ID numbers and addresses be kept out of the public database for privacy reasons. Some financial institutions and investors say that's going to make it harder for them to access clear information about who's involved in these companies.
It's important for investors, banks and IPO sponsors to be able to determine what the other assets of an individual are, which companies he or she is a director of, and to be confident when they do that research that they're talking about the right person and not a mistaken identity. It basically undermines our reputation for free markets and transparency and the rule of law.
Journalists are upset too, saying the change will hinder investigative reporting and public accountability. More than 1,500 signed a petition opposing the change, saying, quote, secrecy breeds corruption. Information from the database was used in 2 high-profile stories published last year about the wealth of the families of China's ruling elite. And that gets to the real source of the tension here. Any encroachment on freedom of information in this territory feeds fears of interference by the Chinese government. Now, Hong Kong is part of China, but as a former British colony, Hong Kong maintains freedom of speech, the press, and internet. Patricia Wu, CNN, Hong Kong.